like 17-inch, and this is the stand when it's standing up full. I have it on my little bed tray here. And then you got your different modes here. So that's when the fan's like off, you can turn it completely off. Turn that on. So on 3 it does make a little noise, but it's not bad for how much cooling you actually get out of this. We can go here. Check out the armory crate. I had it. I wasn't really playing the game right now, so it wasn't really super hot, but that's where we're at. And usually when I'm playing Fallout 4, it sits at like 80, but with this thing it'll sit at about 70. Here's your different lights. Yeah, pink, it'll stay on pink, and then it'll stay on green, it'll stay on blue, and then if you put it into red, it'll cycle through a bunch of different colors. I don't know, I wish there were better settings for the lights, that's for sure, but hey, it's not bad. So if I take my laptop off here, the rubber has to seal. This is a rubber seal, and it's got a seal on the bottom of your laptop good. Otherwise it'll be kind of noisy. If that seals on your laptop good, then it won't be noisy. You move your clips down through those different spaces, and those clips press up and down to lock your laptop in. And then it comes with an extra rubber seal. My laptop has a lot of little open grates on the bottom, so it cools it very well. I did put some sound deadening foam in here. It did not come with this, but I did kind of pack it semi-full. Sorry about that. So this would be your control board here, whatnot, your fan speed, your lights. This would be your light strip. And then these pads, I believe, are just for the feet here. I'll take these out. I know if you didn't want to read my video too, this might, or my review, this might help a little bit better with the video. But yeah, I'll put that in there. Yeah, 9 volt, alright, so 0.5 amps, which I'm sorry to say, but it's just not enough. I will be upgrading the fans in this. I tried finding the right size for it, so I didn't have to do anything to the vent holes here for the air. These are your lights for the sides, which, I mean, whatever. And it's taped in, which, again, whatever. That's not a big deal. This is where the problem starts to begin. They cover this here, which it breathes through the side here. But you can kind of see the problem, and there's only, there we go, fit that, like literally less than a millimeter of space, almost, like none. And you got this big opening here, which they could have fit a bigger fan in here and moved this up closer. They could have put a flatter fan too, actually, possibly just wider, which then you can put more power in here. And then change out the board, obviously, because you're going to have to do that. So power supply, in which, no, these are not. I did a test. I don't believe these can be both plugged in at the same time into power. Which I'm going to end up not using this board for the power supply. I'm going to end up having to use my own system for that. But I love this whole concept, but the ventilation for it is not very good. And I use an Alienware laptop, so it's just like it doesn't. It's just not getting a whole lot of fresh air since there's air that's blowing out through the backside of it. And granted, they included these fins, but they should have flipped this around and then ventilation from the bottom, just like a laptop. Plus, I mean, granted, my side here isn't very good for its setup. I'm still waiting on saving up for a desk. But still, they could have flipped that around, and I could have had an easier time keeping the hot air from the laptop separate from blowing out the back. Which, I mean, again, great idea, especially with the seal. I love that. And then it keeps the air trapped inside, and it more or less actually goes up into it. It gets blown into it, and you can feel it when the laptop's off. You can feel the air coming through the vents. And that's what you want. You want to force that hot air out. I just wish they would have thought this through a little bit better. You can tell they kind of cheaped out on it a little bit, but then they did a decent job too, which I just, yeah. Well, hope you guys understood this and enjoyed it a little bit. There goes my warranty, but whatever, it's fine. It's not too expensive, but still, just wish they did it a little more different. Hopefully they see this and update it.
Okay, turn it on. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Does it drop? A lot. I'm gonna say maybe it's gonna stick to like on the mid 50s, but that's still pretty good. Okay, never mind, it's dropping a little lower. So I just want to check out. I'm pretty sure Minecraft is actually running better, but like doesn't matter.
Una es la música comercial y la otra, o complaciente, la música complaciente y la música progresiva. Nos pusimos medio